Hey guys!
Hey guys! Many of you guys know us. I'm Dr. Holly. This is my husband Sebastian. We have a chiropractic office, Set Apart Health, and a nursery where we use no chemicals, Set Apart Farm and Gardens, and a couple other businesses. So we want to bring you along for the ride of some fun stuff that we're doing, specifically in the garden today.
Yes, so today we're doing some fun things and we wanted to include you guys in it. So we bought some fun plants and wanted to show you what all we bought. Just a plant haul today.
So I wanted to preface it that Sebastian doesn't like a lot of clutter in the house, but specifically, I guess after the holidays are done, you're kind of done with the decorations.
I'm done.
So I bribed him, if I get rid of the Christmas decorations and get them put away, which I haven't yet, can I go buy some spring flowers?
Yeah.
And I went and bought some spring flowers.
I'm like, you know what? If it motivates you to decorate for spring, that's fine. Actually, and my thinking is too, like, well, if you're gonna buy plants, try to get them as perennials because then we can stick them in the garden. So she did buy some plants that were
that can go in.
House plants, but I mean, you know, you could see here we got a window. We got windows everywhere. So we did want to show you a plant haul and the plants that we got.
You guys ready? Luca helped me shop.
And also, we did want to show you guys a little later. Talk about our garden and all that stuff. But
okay, ready for gorgeous, happy flowers?
Color, look at the color.
Ah, look at these. Oh, it makes me so happy. They're just so pretty and so happy.
Let's see if the camera will focus on it, make sure. So right here we got some primrose.
They actually smell, what does that smell like, Sebastian?
Smells like a rose to me.
A rose, yeah, primrose.
But I don't know, I'm not too familiar with a ton of houseplants because I mainly love to grow like veggie stuff and all that, and flowers too. I
just bought them for color. So primrose can take a little cooler temperatures outside. I don't think freezing, but cooler temperatures. So I'm gonna probably leave them dripping water there in the house for a little bit and then take them outside.
That buttery yellow is probably my favorite thing.
Actually, did you know I bought these two to surprise you because I knew you'd probably like the yellow? Yeah. And then these are so fun. So you guys probably heard of ranunculus. They're just like a great cut flower, but these just look so happy. I'm gonna try to have them in the house for a little bit. They're like one of the prettiest bud heads that I think, because they're so intricate. And
bud heads?
Bloom head?
She just made that up. Bud heads?
You know what I mean. Bloom head? What do you want to call it?
Bloom.
Bloom. That's like unthaw.
Unthaw, oh gosh.
We've been talking about that. But they're just so intricate, and I actually didn't know about these for most of my life until a couple years ago. Like, where have ranunculus been all my life?
That's probably my least favorite color, but because it's a ranunculus, I don't mind.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. I like anything white.
It's gonna focus for you.
This is gonna be hard to get on camera because it's so white and pretty, but it's really frilly and layered.
Background behind it, sometimes that helps.
Yes, they look fake.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So I paused for a second just to help our little guy, but these are just so fun just to have color. We went to the local garden center, Country Boys by us, and I just had to get some spring color. So these,
the plant itch is coming back.
So these next ones are ones Luca picked out. He loves what he calls squishy plants, which are succulents.
And for those of you that don't know who Luca is, that is our son. He is 6-year-old.
He's 5.
He's
just
6.
6.
He just lost some teeth.
Yeah. So let me show you. He's got a couple of his
this one is string of pearls, by the way.
Squishy plants that he already owns. They're right here. So he likes to collect these.
He loves to collect anything cactus, anything succulents, because they're easy to maintain. But this one is a string of pearls, so eventually it'll get long, and it just looks like
isn't that cute?
Little pearls.
Like little pearls, and it's even got a little flower on it.
Oh, this plant. I'm not a fan. I like how it looks.
And he picked one with a beautiful bloom.
But man, they are touchy. If you touch it, the things fall off very easily.
Yeah. But it might be if I water it wrong, you know,
well,
too much, but still, they're a little tricky. But they're fun.
They're finicky, but they're pretty, and he enjoys them, so. They do, however, propagate. Most succulents do. Literally, if the leaf falls off, just put it on top of another little pot.
Yeah.
And they will start to grow a new plant.
Leave these here so it looks like we're in a garden. They're so pretty. And this one was a little bit of a splurge. We have 1 or 2. I bought 2 last year and 1, I don't know if it made it.
This one was pricey.
This is a Hellebore, or if you guys know it as a Lenten rose, but the color's gorgeous, and sometimes I have a hard time finding that color, and it's just chock full of flowers. It's so pretty, but they like the cold too. So this one I'm gonna have inside for a little bit, see how it does, and then it goes outside in the cooler temps.
Yes, in our zone, so we're zone about 8A. 8A, yeah, it just depends on our winters and how mild or how cold, but usually 8 to 8A, and then hellebores do great here in the landscape, and then they do naturalize, or they do reproduce, if you will. So
we're in South Carolina.
In South Carolina.
Yep. So just wanted to share our happy with you guys for today, because that's so fun. So speaking of flowers, we are excited, like so excited to plant our garden this year. I
feel like this is pretty, but you're kind of hidden in there.
In the jungle. I like it. There we go.
Maybe here.
Yeah, so we are in a, we just finished our house and we are working on our garden. So we're doing a new garden this year, which is so fun. A lot of work, but I wanted to get our winter garden going in fall, which we didn't, but that's okay. So I still have all my plants to get in the winter garden, but I love just gardening all year round. So that's what we're gonna be trying to do and get that going.
Yes.
But we are thinking and planning of what we're putting in it for spring as soon as we can plant anything. Like I said, in South Carolina, we can plant we can plant all year long.
Yeah, pretty much.
Depending on stuff, so yeah.
And what she means by finishing the house, or we finished the house, meaning we are actually building a house for about a year. We started August 2020.
Yeah.
And we pretty much built it ourselves. I was the general contractor on the build and pulling permits and doing a lot of stuff ourselves. So it took us a while, but we will have to update you guys and show you the garden we're building. We made it huge.
So that's another fun reason that it's not done yet, is we've been trying to track the progress of it to show you guys and document it all and bring you along, because I know a lot of you have questions and want to see how it's going. So
yep, we made it huge, and we're also doing like everything new. So the landscape and this and the garden, and so anyway, so everything you're seeing here, it's a lot of work, but it's really fun.
Yes.
Okay, so we wanted to share some fun garden planning ideas because we're in garden planning mode right now. So right now we're finishing building our garden, and maybe I'll post some pictures up or things in the video so that you can kind of see the progress or where it's at right now. But we did all raised beds, and right now we're working on finishing the building of the raised beds / deer fence, because we do have deer here, which we've never.
That's new for us.
Yeah, never had deer issues.
Yeah.
And then also
we lost a lot of plants.
We have, but you know, you learn and you adapt. So doing the deer fence, filling it up with soil, and getting it ready for spring. However, we will probably do a pre-spring kind of earlier garden with the things that grow here in the south with our winter. So lettuce, spinach, turnips, even seeding carrots and getting those started, potatoes, and a whole bunch of different things. So if you have questions about that, or you would like videos on that, comment below and let us know what kind of content you want, because that helps us know what you guys want. We can create videos for that and help you through that process. But we're in brainstorming mode / planning everything for the nursery as well.
Yep.
So this year we're gonna go bigger than
probably last year.
I mean, and last year was huge. I don't know, I'll have to post pictures of the nursery, but it was ginormous.
So I always tell Sebastian the plants I want, and then the nursery follows, because we usually get stuff based on what I want. So I want a ginormous garden this year, and I want to store a ton of our food and see how long through the year we can store it. So you guys will benefit from that. Well, one, we'll show you, but two, the nursery, if you're local, will have we're gonna have probably a lot of stuff just because of that. And I know a lot of you guys are in the same realm, and you want to make a huge garden and store your own food and have your own food. So we're gonna do it together, and it is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
If you hear little noises, that's our little guy playing with his trucks and things. So,
and I just want to encourage you, because we get a lot of questions like, oh, or just even comments, I want to do a garden, but I'm moving, or I'm in an apartment. That's okay, that's okay. Just do it where you're at in the season you're in. We were moving, and I had
pots.
What I could in fabric grow pots. So whether you're in, you know, an acre or less than or bigger than, or apartment or just a balcony, you can still have a ginormous garden. It's amazing what you can fit in even containers or towers, all that kind of stuff. Or they make indoor stuff too.
Yep. So we just encourage you this year to start planning, thinking about what kind of plants you want, and if you thought, oh, you know, it takes up a lot of space or whatever, just honestly, gardening is so therapeutic just for the benefits of that alone. Plus the food, and like she mentioned, this year we want to grow a lot. Our goal is to grow most of our own produce and also store it. So we'll actually be building, hopefully this year, in our shop building outside. We want to build an outdoor root cellar inside the shop building. So installing like a mini split in there and getting that all heated and the humidity levels right, so that we can store our fall harvest and then on, so then we can just literally do our own grocery shopping. Because for us, we just feel like that the food we grow is so much better, healthier, better tasting, nutrient dense. We're huge on health. It
doesn't have any chemicals in it, and you know how you grew it, so.
Yes, exactly. So we encourage you to do that. And then also, we will be posting more updates on our garden and the process.
Yes. And I just want to encourage you guys, as you think of your garden, like you said, think through like what vegetables you want to grow, but don't forget about the flowers. Not only is it just so fun to have gorgeous, whether they're cut flowers or flowers like this in the garden, but they bring so many pollinators, so you have such a huge fruitful harvest because of that, because you have so much stuff pollinated. So. And
that's how we make our gardens. Usually we cram all the veggies in, but also mix everything with flowers and like landscape design almost, because we love it to look beautiful. When you go in, it just smells great, it looks great, you bring in the good bugs, and then you don't have to deal with as many pest issues because of that. Especially for some reason yellow. Marigolds and things like that. Good bugs are attracted to yellow.
Orange. This isn't quite orange, but.
Orange. That's pretty orange. So anyway, we could go on forever, but we encourage you guys to grow and keep following, because we will be posting more update videos and documenting the whole journey of our garden, doing our landscape too. We wanted to show you guys kind of what plants we like to plant. Okay, so our battery just died.
That's always exciting. So I don't remember what we were talking about, but yeah.
Long story short, grow your garden this year bigger than ever, because you need to store some food, because why buy it when you can grow it? And
Lucas said we're talking about flowers. Yes, we were talking about growing flowers in your garden.
Yes, so
got him.
Make it pretty.
Yes, so make it pretty. We are going to keep an eye out for another video about seeds, seedlings, how to get all this stuff growing.
Seed and seedlings and all that fun stuff, and a fun announcement from
Oh yeah, that's
right. That was our son. All right, we'll let you guys go.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.